Hey everyone, this is Leo Lauretti from Abstract Music Lab, and today I'm back here at the sound design channel. Today I'm recreating a really cool pluck called Mother, and it sounds like this. Without any processing. And with the MIDI. In context now, but activating the EQ and the shaper box. Really cool sound, and you can get it over here in the description in the Melodic house pack called Feelings. But now let's get down to the tutorial and let's get started with an initial preset from Serum. We're gonna start by selecting a saw rounded shape that you can find over here. I'm gonna put the wet to 5, making it a little bit more of a sawtooth. And we're gonna pick this fine and put it a bit up. Not gonna make a difference now, but it's gonna make a difference afterwards, making the sound a little bit more detuned. So now we're gonna activate oscillator B. And in oscillator B, the first thing that we're gonna do is put this level all the way down. But we have to do a lot of stuff in it. You're gonna pick this octave and put it up. The semitones are gonna go 7 semitones up, and the fine is gonna go -6. Why is this important? Because we have to put this as an FM from B over here. And you can see this little dissonance that it's causing. It's being caused over here by the fine and the semitones as well. We're gonna pick this wet position. We're gonna put this as a digital wavetable, and we're gonna select the Mario one. And we're gonna pick this wet and put it like this. But we're gonna pick this band plus minus, and we're gonna put it a lot up. Almost like a sawtooth. Now we're gonna pick LFO 1 and we're gonna put it over here in the fine in the bipolar setting, and this is going to remain a little bit down to somewhere like this. This is gonna go a lot faster, just so you can intensify, so you can listen. Can you see how it detunes a little bit? That's exactly what we want. So now we're gonna go here in the LFO 2, and this LFO 2 is gonna be set over here in the wet position to 100% actually. We're gonna put this to 4 bars. But we're gonna change it just ever so slightly. So this is gonna be here, somewhere in the middle. This is also gonna be here, somewhere like this. This is going to be probably somewhere like this. I'm going to get rid of this one. And we also have another one over here. And that's pretty much like this. So now we're just going to do a little bit of some curves in it. Curve over here. So you can see how this changes the sound just a little bit. Now we're gonna go into the envelope, and in the envelope the attack is gonna go a little bit up. The decay is gonna remain a little bit down. The sustain is gonna go a lot down. And the release a little bit up. Now, why we're doing this first? Because we have to activate the noise. And the noise, we're going to choose a bright white. But this is going to go all the way down. And we're going to use envelope 1 to modulate this just a little bit. We barely listen to it. Now we're going to go into the filter MG Low 24. And in this, we're going to put the cutoff a little bit down. A, B, noise, and sub as well. Resonance is going to go a little bit down. The drive a little bit up. And the fat a lot up. We barely listen to the sound. That's because we need envelope 2 for the rescue over here. So envelope 2. Just a tiny bit, but now let's modulate envelope 2. So we're gonna just... decay is gonna be really short. And the sustain is gonna go a little bit down. Actually, a lot down. A little bit more. There you go. Release a little bit up. That's probably around it. But in addition to that, it's not only the envelope. We're going to use the velocity over here. And we're going to put this to somewhere like this. So what this basically means is that if you press the note harder, it's going to be a little bit more open in the cutoff. If you press the note a little bit quieter, it's going to be a little bit less close in the cutoff. But not much. It's going to intensify, but not much. So now in addition to that, we're going to go here in LFO 3 and we're going to modulate this again, but we're going to do it negatively over here. We're going to put it as trigger without the BPM, and this is going to be quite slow. And this is going to go a little bit down as well. But the sound really comes alive in the effects section. And in the effects section, we're going to use a delay first, and then we're going to use a reverb. And then after the reverb, we're going to use EQ. And then we're going to use a chorus. And after everything, we're going to use hyper and dimension. So let's start with a delay. This is going to be a 1/8. But this is going to go a little bit differently. Somewhere like this. The feedback is going to go a little bit down. And this is also going to ping pong. Now the frequency is going to go a little bit up. And the Q a bit down. So mainly in the higher frequencies, but now we're going to have to put this a lot up. And to make the sound even better, we're going to use a reverb. This is going to be a bit up. Decay down. So a short reverb with a lot of size. Take the low cut out of it because we don't want low cut in the lower frequencies. High cut, a tiny bit, a little bit less spin over here. And the wet is going to go a little bit up. And that's pretty much it so far. So now we're going to go in the EQ. And in the EQ, it's going to be really simple. We're just going to low cut this. So Q is going to go down. Frequency somewhere like this. Now chorus. Delay is gonna go a little bit down. The delay 2 is gonna go a little tiny bit up. The depth is gonna go a little bit down. And essentially the feed is gonna go a lot up. So this chorus is gonna be really present over there in the mix. We're gonna put the mix down as well. And we're going to put this low pass over here a little bit up. Now, just to finish it, we're just going to make this sound a little bit wider with the dimension. We're going to pick this hyper and put it all the way down. With the dimension, the size is going to go a little bit down. And the mix, making this a bit bigger as well in the sound. I'll just intensify the level over here if you listen in context. And the finished sound. Maybe this reverb was a bit too much, right? There you go. I hope you liked the tutorial, and if you liked it, you can get this preset again in the Melodic House pack called Feelings. And this is Leo Lauretti from Abstract Music Lab signing off. Cheers.
Hi, this video is sponsored by us. If you like these tutorials and want to support the channel, please check out our website packed with online courses and professional sample packs. Also check our ready-to-use and club-tested Serum presets. You can browse by the genre and style you're looking for, or get the incredible deal with the full Serum preset bundle. Thank you for listening, and now let's get back to your tutorial.